5:30 a.m. Still wide awake. This is not working out. It's my own fault, of course, for sleeping all the way through the whole day yesterday. But basically, I suppose I'm working on UK time. So it's like 1:30 in the afternoon there, so it's no surprise that I can't fall asleep. I need to kick out of this jet lag. I'm just laying there sort of wide open. I'm doing everything I can, meditating and stuff, press-ups, trying to wear myself out, but it's not happening. So I guess by sort of early afternoon today, in the middle of the poker tournament, if I'm still in, my body will start to think, right, time for bed. But hopefully that doesn't happen. A few Pro Plus. So I'm just sort of making the video, getting prepared, uploading one to YouTube. That didn't work out as I wanted it to, really. I've put, if you've seen it, you realise that I tried to put a table up and put some cards on the table and chips and tried to explain the action as you go through, but it just took so bloody long. I only did one, and I had about 4 hands to talk about, but I only did one, and that in itself took about an hour to do, so I won't be doing that again. Well, I might, but I might do it without the chips. Just put the cards up so you can see what the crack was, how I went out and stuff like that. And that's all I've got to say, really. Well, it isn't. I've probably got loads more to say. And in fact, I might try to go to sleep and start the video again in a minute. But the alarm will be going off soon. See, I've got my earplugs in. That hasn't helped, because the fan on the laptop keeps going off as well. Which is annoying me. Everything's annoying me right now. I just want to go to sleep, but I can't. So I'm waffling on a little bit. And I said I wouldn't make the video very long. But I don't know what else to do. I'll try some more press-ups. I'll have biceps like bloody Mike Tyson by the morning, by the time I have to get up. So waffle, nothing to say, and the Uber is arriving at 10 o'clock today. My alarm's going off at 8:30, so I should have plenty of time. Well, I won't need the alarm, I'll still be wide awake. Anyway, the video's uploading to YouTube. It says 1% complete. So that may not even be uploaded by the time I leave. Because I think it's about 30 minutes long, yesterday's video. It's far too long. I'll try and get it down to about 20 minutes today. Right, see you later. Bye. 7:30, still wide awake. Day 2 video is still uploading. We're just about to go off now for today's event. And obviously we didn't sleep at all overnight because we woke up at 1 o'clock. So a little bit sort of feeling funny really, but I'm taking eye drops. And I'm taking my little mini headphones that I've got. They're brilliant. They charge up in a little case. Fantastic little things. I'm taking those just to block out the twat that comes to the table and starts asking for a chip count every single hand and does my head in. Although mentally, I should be a lot more positive than that, and I should be able to block him out. But I'm going to take my little headphones anyway. And today's outfit is this one. Very nice too. Nice and bright, so that when I start going to sleep around about 2 o'clock, it might just help keep me awake. So today's event is at the World Series of Poker, which is, I don't know if you can see, one of those there. That one, I think. At the Rio, and it's World Series of Poker event number 50, which I think was $1,100 to buy in, but I can't remember because I've already paid it. I had a bit of a panic this morning because Jules told me that he's got my money from last night, which is fine. He said it's about $200, which is great. Well, actually, it wasn't last night. It was the night before because I slept through the day yesterday. And then when I went to collect up all the things that I need today, which is my Bravo poker card, my player's card, my ID, and other things like that. I couldn't find my bloody passport. So I was panicking like crazy, trying to ring Jawski to say, have you got my passport as well as my money? But eventually I found the passport in the trousers that I was wearing 2 nights ago. So panic over, we're all set to go. Event 50, here we come. Bye. So we've arrived at the Rio and it's absolutely scorchio. I think I've forgotten my sunglasses, but I hopefully won't be spending too long out here. God! And Owen has just turned up alongside me from Prague and from Morocco.
Yeah.
And he's from Ireland, yeah. He's just pointed that out to me. Say hello then.
Hello. How's it going, guys?
There we go.
Straight
So
there,
he'll be on the video. And there's the famous World Series of Poker steps. So Owen must be playing in this tournament as well. How spooky to see him as I turn up. We're nice and early again. And I'd like to say I'm well prepared, but I feel like shit. I feel sick. Eyes are heavy. It's a bit like getting up at 2 in the morning and deciding you're going to sit down and play poker. Maybe I'll feel better when we get inside. So let's go on in. And here we go. I'm going to smash these back doors in. There we go. I'd like to see what the queue is actually like for the player's card, because I came here the other day and the other night, thanks. And there were 3 of us in the queue and it still took about an hour to get through. This is actually the centre point of the long walk you have that goes from the hotel round there all the way down to the registration desk down there, which some people call the Green Mile because it just goes on forever and ever. And this is the centre point. And this is the queue for the player's card. And it's fucking empty. Well, isn't that typical? When I came down to get my player's card the other day, that was the whole idea of that was to avoid this queue. But there isn't one. Fuck's sake. Actually, I've just realised that I've got a card. The card they give me isn't the Caesars Rewards card, so I hope I've brought the right one with me. Lots of merchandise, everything is just World Series. And I'll put us on time lapse as I walk down to the registration area. See ya. Well, it's lucky I checked and lucky there wasn't a queue just there, because I looked at the sign and it said Caesars Reward card. And the card I brought with me, the one that I got the other night, is called an M card or something. So I thought I'd better just check. And I checked with the lady and I said, is this the same card that you print out? And she said, no, it's completely different. That's for another company. So I brought the wrong one. So even though I came here the other night to get it all sorted, I left the card in the room. And it was pointless anyway. Hang on, this bloke's just talking to me. He's just asked if I'm from Europe and doing a blog thingy. What was the question?
Good morning.
English is fine, yeah.
Hi.
Hello. Hello.
Hi to all the friends and friends.
Hello. Say hello.
From Las Vegas.
Say hello to everyone at Cracked Kings.
What?
Cracked
Hello
Kings.
to everyone at Cracked Kings.
Aloha.
There we go. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, everyone's so happy and pleasant. Okay, today's tournament is actually a $1,500 buy-in. It's called the Monster Stack. And we are in the Brasilia room, which is down there somewhere. And we've got about 25 minutes to go, so I'm just going to sit here for 10 minutes and meditate. And see if this does any good. So, yeah, we've got about 25 minutes to go before this one starts. I'll try and get down there a bit earlier so we can build up the hype a little bit with the video. And back soon. Bye. Okay, meditation cut short. Security just came along and said, "Sir, sir." And I looked up and he said, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm just meditating." And he said, "Okay, that's cool. Just make sure you keep your eyes open." I said, "Keep my eyes open and meditate." I said, "Yes, sir," and walked off. So how do you meditate with your eyes open? So that's the end of that. So we're going to walk on down. I'll film the room as I walk in, so you can see the actual size of it, because it's bloody enormous. See you in a minute. So we've got to find Brasilia silver section. We're in table 29, seat 9, which is not very good. You never want to be in seat 1 or seat 9 because you don't get a very good view of the table. And the dealer's always in the way and you can't see the person on the other side of the dealer. But well, I'm a bit concerned here because...
You're going to have to give me that telephone.
Sorry?
You're going to have to give me the telephone.
What for?
You're not allowed to film in there.
You security?
No.
Everyone
you have
films
my
in
image
here.
on there.
Everybody films it now. I've got your image twice now. Everybody. I've seen Daniel Negreanu do it. He's my cousin.
Yeah, but Daniel Negreanu can do it. You can't. No filming in here. Come on.
I've got to find my table. Did it start at 10 then?
You don't know what table you're at?
Yeah, I do, but I thought it started at 11. It started at 10, obviously.
That's all right. You don't have to come back for dinner. It's like 3-6 at dinner.
Yeah, I've just realised that everyone is sat down, comfortable, and there's no announcement, and the reason for that is it started at 10, not 11. So, here we go. I found my table. I don't know who that bloke was, by the way. I found my table, and there's only a few people here. They obviously all thought it started at 11 as well. Right, I'm going to sit down and make myself comfortable. Not only did it start at 10, but they've been blinding me out since 10. Fuck. So we're on our first break and it's a 20-minute break. And I hate breaks if I'm honest with you. I really hate breaks. Even the 15-minute ones, I just want to carry on all the way through. But I hate this one particularly more because if you do need a pee, look at the queues there. Going on forever and ever if you need a pee, so I'll wait till the very end of the break to have a pee. So that session, a 2-hour session, or only 1 hour for me actually, I think, isn't it? Yeah, only just over an hour for me because I got the time wrong. Only one hand really worth mentioning. Oh, by the way, I've got this on because, as suspected, it's bloody freezing in there. It's actually warmer out here in the corridor, but in there, I suppose, in a big open space, blasted the air conditioning up and it was absolutely freezing. I'm actually shaking. And I hope that's to do with the temperature rather than anything else. Only one hand to talk about, and that is, let me just get out of the way of everybody. One hand to talk about, I called a raise, small raise to 500 I think it was, blinds are 1 and 200. I called a raise with 7 of spades, 8 of spades, and the flop came down, ace of clubs, 7 of hearts, 8 of hearts, and the guy continued with his betting. And I thought, if he's got an ace, then we're probably going to get paid, but we don't want him to hit his kicker. And if he's going to hit his kicker, we'll make him pay for it. So he put in a bet of, what was it, 800, I think. And I re-raised to 2,100, which he called. And while he was thinking about calling, I said to myself, I know that this turn card is going to be the 7 of clubs. I just know it, and then it doesn't matter if he hits his kicker. Not bothered at all. The only card will then clear is an ace. And on the turn comes down the 7 of clubs. So we've now got a full house. And he, of course, checked because I was aggressive on the flop. and I thought, right, I'm going to put out a small bet. In fact, it was the same size bet, 2,100. And obviously I was trying to make it look a little bit weak, but I also want to get paid off if he does happen to have an ace. So I bet 2,100, and to my surprise, he's re-raised me. So alarm bells started to ring, and I thought, well, there's every chance here he could have a pair of aces, he could have ace-7 or a pair of eights. And ordinarily, if this was later in the tournament, we'd be building this pot. But actually, I'm thinking it's in the first hour of sitting down. I don't want to go out if he has one of those three hands. So I just flat called. And of course, if he wasn't making any kind of bluff, then if I re-raise there, then he's going to fold. So I'm knackered. So I just flat called, and we thought we'd let him bluff the river if he is bluffing. The river came down on 2 of diamonds, and he only bet 5,000. Which again I thought was strange, but for the same reasons we don't want to go making this a massive pot when there's a few hands that can beat me. So I flat called the 5,000, and he said I missed, and he turned over Jack of Hearts, 9 of Hearts. And he was obviously disappointed that he missed. And when I showed the full house, he was a little bit shocked, I think, because if he had have hit, apart from the 10 of Hearts, he'd hit any heart, then he was going to lose a lot more. Or maybe not, actually, because I was in calling mode at that point anyway. So even if he did hit the heart, then I think I'm still only calling, so I don't want to go out at that stage. So there you go. Waffled on far too long. Nothing else to talk about, apart from the Englishman over the other side of the room who stood up and said that he was going to ram a Chinese man's fist down his own fucking throat. And security came along, picked him up, he was still saying he was going to kill him. And I picked him up and marched him out over by the door right by me. I almost got it on video. I didn't quite get the phone out. So imagine paying $1,500 to enter a tournament and then kicking off, screaming and shouting, and you get thrown out. Whether he's back in or not, I don't know. I definitely got thrown out. I might just maybe sent to the cooling off bin. But I didn't see him come back in. So there you go. We'll chat again in the next break if I make it. I'm going for a wee. 6 hours in, and we've gone on a lunch break, dinner break, 75 minutes. Don't know what I'm going to do with myself. Not really a lot to report from the last session. I'm on 82,000 and no idea what the average is. But looking at the overall chip counts, the overall chips in play, I mean, it looks like we've got 3,000 runners today, and tomorrow there'll be even more runners. So we're probably looking at a tournament with 7,000 runners in it at least. I think there are lots of satellites today for tomorrow. So about 7,000 runners. Makes my little stack look a little bit insignificant. Only hand I can think of is where I flopped a set of fours and slow played it, and the guy kept betting into me, and then I put in a rather big bet on the river, and he just decided I didn't have it, and called. Can't really think of any other big hands we were involved in, but every hand you win is fairly big because of the blinds and the antes. So that's all I've got to report. See you later. That's level 8 finished. Another break. We are on 91,000 and I am seriously flagging. But only 3 more levels to go. I'm bed. If we last the 3 levels, we go out before that. Bed. I think. I'm going to wait almost 24 hours and then die. No hands to report really, just chipping away every now and again. Looking at little pots where I can. Well, I just lost a big pot the very last time there actually with jacks. Raised up with jacks, he re-raised, flat called, came down ace queen something. I folded. So otherwise I would have been over 100,000. Anyway, chipping away. Hopefully we'll get through the next 3 levels without falling asleep. See you in a bit. Right, we've got 1 level to go. We're on the final break. And that was a horrible session. It started off really well actually. Ended horrible, so we've got a few hands to talk about. Here we go, I'm on through them very quick. We raise up with ace queen of hearts. The flop comes down, king of clubs, jack of hearts, 8 of hearts. It's a fantastic flop for us. But the guy who always donk bets decided to donk bet. So we came out betting and I decided for some reason just a flat call. The turn was the 6 of hearts, so we've now got the nuts. He bets out again and I re-raise him. And he called. The turn came down what I thought was going to kill the action. Sorry, the river, I mean the 2 of hearts. We've now got 4 hearts on board. And I thought that was going to kill the action, but I've got to bet anyway, so I bet 26,000. And he called, and he obviously had the king of hearts. So the river card was actually quite good for us. So we won that one. And that took us up to about 155,000 chips. Then we raise up with, in a cut-off, with ace of hearts, 9 of hearts. And a fairly short stack, we only had about 30,000 called. The flop came down 7. I might have to do a picture of this one actually, because you've got to realise what a massive flop it was. So the flop came down 7 of diamonds, 8 of hearts, 10 of hearts. So we've got open-ended straight draw and the nut flush draw. I decided to check, thinking he would probably bet, and he did. And after looking at his stack, I thought we'd put him to the test, lob it all in, and he can only possibly call with Jack 9. Unfortunately, he had Jack 9. And we missed all the draws, and we lost quite a sizable stack that took us down to about 110,000. Then we raised up with a pair of kings. That happened. The ball came jack of hearts, 9 of hearts, 2 of clubs. I bet, and it's called. The turn is the 7 of diamonds, and I bet actually quite big because I thought he was on a flush draw. And he re-raised, a massive re-raise. And I just couldn't think of any hand that he would re-raise there with. And he didn't actually say either. And I thought, well, I'm not going to go out with a pair of kings. Not because of the reason it's a pair of kings, but I don't think one pair was ever going to be good enough there. And I folded that. And I've folded pretty much fucking everything since, and we're down to 80,000. Instead of, I suppose, when it was 160,000, I could have just gone to bed. But I didn't. We're down to 80,000, and we've got 1 level to go before the end of the day. I'll report back in just over an hour. I am absolutely sick as a parrot. Half an hour before the end of the day, ready to go back for day 2 with big money at the top. I raised with ace king. I got re-raised, so I shove all in, and he calls with ace king. So 95 times out of 100 it's going to be a split pot. But he hit the flush. I am absolutely sick as a parrot. Bye.